Good evening, everyone. So today I'm going to present a very important topic on gestational diabetes, that is implementing the awareness in diabetes and pregnancy in Uttar Pradesh. So before that, I bow with gratitude to my guru, Professor V. Sheshaiah. Under his guidance and support, we are implementing GDM program in Uttar Pradesh with National Health Mission. So in Uttar Pradesh, we started in 2012 actually with the Kanpur district, one pilot project. And after that, on 2016, we started in 36 district and 14 high risk districts. Okay, so today we are implementing in 50 districts the Uttar Pradesh GDM program. So that was supported by World Diabetes Foundation, and that we are doing with the National Health Mission. So you can see in the blue and the red districts. So red were added earlier, and after that blue districts were taken. So in hyperglycemia and pregnancy, which contribute very significantly to the high rate of perinatal neonatal mortality in Uttar Pradesh. So this is very important that every pregnant women get the test. That is a very simple test, and we are implementing the DIPSI single 2 hour 75 gram OGTT in a non-fasting state. If it is more than 140 milligram or 140, then we diagnose as GD. So this is the DIPSI guideline we are implementing, and Government of India has also taken this, and in 2014 they have released the guidelines. So this is the same guidelines we are implementing. So if we go through the background of GDM program in Uttar Pradesh, because the largest state and because the GDM prevalence is very high in Uttar Pradesh, so that's why after the pilot district in Uttar Pradesh, basically in the Kanpur district, we took the whole state. So Government of India recommended it, and today we are carrying out in the 50 districts of the Uttar Pradesh. So this is a large program. So till now we have screened more than 1 million pregnant women, and we have found a lot of finding in this project, which is related to, especially with the perinatal mortality, which is significantly increased as far as the blood glucose level from 120, and further it increased to more than 200. So you can see that the perinatal mortality is significantly affected. So it's from 3.49 to almost 12% if the blood sugar level is 200. So we have provided this evidence to the government in Uttar Pradesh, and they have implemented in 50 districts now with our support. So further, we can see in these 22,000 basically non-GDM and 27,000 GDM group, that stillbirth, neonatal death, and perinatal mortality is almost 2 to 3 times more in the GDM group. So this is the hard data we provided to the government, and government was happy to implement in the whole of the state. So here in the Uttar Pradesh, the picture is little bit different, because GDM is more associated with low birth weight, as we can see. Okay, so as blood sugar increases from 140 to 160, and then from 160 to 200, we can see there is a doubling of low birth weight babies. Okay, so macrosomia is the problem, but more than macrosomia, we are getting low birth weight in the GDM group. And that is very, very important for the state because of the various reasons, because malnutrition is very high in the Uttar Pradesh, and the low birth weight is sometimes more than 30% in some of the districts. So there's also need to improve awareness about hyperglycemia in pregnancy in both in the women, especially in the reproductive age group. And because there is a lack of information to the pregnant women, and we started in 2012, so we took the awareness also. So GDM awareness was very important, so we took it very seriously. And we implemented this program in all PHCs, CHCs, and BHND. Okay, so BHND is the place where the pregnant women come, and the ANM goes there and do session there. So this program is implemented through the ANM with the population of 5,000 population, where she gets around 100 to 125 pregnant women. So this is totally a decentralized program where pregnant women is tested at the nearest center, sub-center especially. Okay. And the ANM has been given empower to screen the pregnant women. So if she do not come in PHC or CSC, the ANM do the testing through the glucometer, which has been given to all the ANMs in the Uttar Pradesh. So we have distributed more than 12,000 glucometer in 2016. And till now, the number of glucometer has increased to almost 30% in the 50th district. So we have now screened 1.5 million pregnant women and 12% was detected with the GDM. So most of the GDM in Uttar Pradesh is controlled with MNT, okay, and follow-up at the time of diagnosis is 61% after 2 weeks. Use of metformin was 2% in GDM cases, okay, and metformin and insulin use 4%. So postpartum screening is low. So this is our weak area and we are working on that. So all the screening is now being uploaded in the MCTS software of Government of India, where all the pregnant women is registered. Okay. So monitoring is done by the state and at the district level by the ACMOs. So challenges, there are a lot of challenges in Uttar Pradesh because medical officers are not present in all the PHCs. Okay. Lack of, especially the medical officer and obstetrician and gynecologist is a huge problem. That's why we are training all the medical officers, ANMs, okay, sparing the ASHAs because we presently we are unable to reach to ASHA level. FOXI is active in some district in Uttar Pradesh. So FOXI, we don't have FOXI in all the districts. So that is again one of the big problems. So NHM is now trying to tie up with the FOXI in those districts where we need more healthcare professionals, trained healthcare professionals. Now, this is the CBEC form. We are giving it to the ANM to fill up for all the pregnant women for NCD purpose also. So this is for GDM purpose and NCD purpose both, so that we can screen the at-risk pregnant women. So this is the diet chart we give to the pregnant women. Okay, once she is diagnosed with GDM. So this is a very simple diet chart where we advocate chana-based diet, which is rich in the high fiber and low in the carbohydrate with lentils, vegetables, okay, salad and other things. So chapati is here made up of mainly 80% chana-based wheat flour. Chana-based flour. Okay. So this is a simple chart. We give it at the rural level so that it can be implemented easily. So this is the awareness activity we started in 2011 to 14 in Kanpur Nagar. So this is activity we always do in World Diabetes Day, where NCC, NSS students, they take a huge rally. And we started with the 500 participants in the beginning in 2012. And now we have reached to the 5 lakh participants.